Hello, Troy residents. I am Jeff Schilling, and I am running for re-election for Troy City Council in the 6th Ward. I have served the Troy community and the residents of the 6th Ward for 3 terms, and I'm looking forward to continuing my service into a 4th. I'm a Troy High School graduate and Miami University graduate. I have been married to Jenny, my high school sweetheart and love of my life, for 52 years. Jenny and I moved back to Troy in 1978 as I began my career in the financial services field. I retired in 2019 after 27 years serving my clients as a financial advisor. I served my church, the First United Methodist Church of Troy, as chairman of the leadership team. I'm a cancer survivor. I volunteer my time with Pelotonia, a group of dedicated bicyclists who have one goal: to end cancer. 100% of the funds we raise goes directly to life-saving cancer research at The Ohio State University Comprehensive Cancer Center, the James Cancer Hospital in Columbus. Over the past 5 years on City Council, I have worked to improve the quality of life for Troy residents. I have been readily available when residents want to discuss issues or need help. I have encouraged idea sharing and open communications. I believe that the ideas from the Troy community are the lifeblood needed for the betterment of Troy. I have encouraged economic development throughout the city. I believe that the expansion of the city boundaries and infrastructure will attract new industries that will bring good, high-paying jobs to the Troy community. I am a strong proponent of developing a greater connectivity for the residents of the 6th Ward to the West Main Street shopping areas, downtown Troy, and the Great Miami River Trail through the use of alternative transportation pathways. I believe that I have the experience, life skills, and desire to continue to effectively serve the Troy community and the residents of the 6th Ward. I've been a city councilman for, this is 5 years, going into my 6th year, 3 terms, and it's something that I really enjoy. I enjoy talking to people. During my career, I love to meet my clients face to face, and this is the same thing, the opportunity I have with our 6th Ward and actually residents throughout the city. I've always loved politics and city government, and this gives me an opportunity to really enjoy myself and helping people. That's a good question, and again, it's a matter of knowing the 6th Ward people, and like I say, I've been out here recently again, door to door, talking to them and asking what their concerns and interests are and ideas, and this has been true throughout my 5 years. So I think I have, they keep telling me what their needs are, and again, whether they call me or text me or email me, I answer all those. I've met with clients, or not clients, but residents face to face in meetings, a variety of different ways throughout the last 5 years. And, we listen. One of the things I learned as a financial advisor: put your clients first. And this is what I'm doing with the residents of the 6th Ward. As I said in my opening remarks, I think the residents' ideas are the lifeblood of the future of Troy to improve the city. They live here, they know all the benefits, they also know the problems, and they're more than willing, I think, to step up and relay all that information to us. So I think it's very, very important to listen to the residents. It's also important for city council members to participate in provide input when projects are being planned. This has not always been the case. I've worked very hard over the last 5 years to say, why isn't council involved in this particular planning process? And so those combination of those two things, I think, will help. Another great question. We are the center. I think the city council is the center of the information. In other words, we get obviously we have the input from our residents. The staff is always bringing us legislation to consider. We have had planning meetings with the city. We're currently working on a 5-year master plan, updating that, and all these types of things. The budget, when we do the budget review, these all highlight the direction that the city is going, and what are they doing to solve some of the problems of the residents of Troy. We have two, I think. The two are the intersections of Washington and 718 and the Meadow Point Way. That subdivision has for years had a problem getting out of their entry onto 718. Obviously the school's right there, and again, but it's been a very dangerous intersection. There's been, accident after that, and so it's been we've been addressing this for a long time, and the city staff has just not reached a decision on what they want to do with that. The other one that we talk about is what's going to happen out at South Stanfield and Spearmint Farm in West Main Street. So that's an intersection. It's one of the busiest, if not the busiest intersection in Troy, and we're studying that again to make sure we get the best solution. I've lived in Troy 47 years. I've always been interested in the city government, in politics, and what's going on in my city of Troy. I was a political science minor at Miami University, so I had some background in this, and to me, it's just always been an interest. People encouraged me for years, you got to run for city council, you got to run for city council. And so finally I did and won. And but again, my life experiences, my training as a financial advisor, again, putting people first is the most important thing. And being able to ask the right questions, the planning, making sure you understand the goals, all these types of things that I've done with my career have been very, very important. And I think that plays a large part in serving the residents of the 6th Ward. First, I'd like to thank the Troy Chamber of Commerce for hosting this event. It gives the residents of Troy another opportunity to see their council candidates in action. This event gives me another opportunity to reach out to the residents of the 6th Ward and to highlight some of what I've accomplished during my 3 terms in office. I am grateful for the chance to express the ideas and vision the residents and I share for the future of Troy. The job of being a member of council is much more than just showing up for meetings every Monday. I look to the future and ask, how will what I do today affect the residents of Troy 10, 15, or 20 years from now into the future? Will my life experiences and knowledge gained over the past 47 years living in Troy and following the workings of Troy City Council help me with decisions that will make Troy a better place to live, work, and enjoy life? Again, I want to thank you for this opportunity, and remember to vote on May 6th. And I really appreciate your support. Thank you.